Hi guys, so basically I am back after like 2 months. So basically I am back, yay. I know it's not been that long, it's kind of long to me. Sorry, sometimes I keep looking at the mirror instead of looking at the actual lens, I guess. So forgive me if I keep looking up and stuff. But basically, I've not been vlogging for quite a while, and I just feel like before I jump right into sending all the vlogs again, I just want to talk about why I have not been vlogging and what's been keeping me away from the screen, etc. And I just think this is sort of like a great way to sort of like build my relationship with you guys. And I've not done an introduction video as well, so I just thought this was like a good way to just come back, because I've been away for so long. It's just nice for me to just come back and be like, talk to you guys. So basically by the way, I literally just got in. I went to see the football because England was playing today, yay, and we won. So I just got in and I thought, you know what, I've been delaying this for quite a while. I'm just gonna come in and just say what's on my mind and just talk to you and stuff like that. So for the first reason why I've not been vlogging as much, which I will start vlogging a lot more after this video. I'll try and drop a vlog at least like once a week, at least. So these are like a couple of reasons why I've not been vlogging. Obviously I cannot really go into full details, just because some things are a bit personal. And so basically I just wanted to give you a high level information, just an overview of why I've been away. So obviously the first thing is just because I've been like so stressed. There has been like a lot of changes going on at my workplace, and basically changes happen all the time in in like the workplace and stuff like that. Where the company is sort of like going for a change, and it's not just my company, it happens to like a lot of the companies, happens to so many companies and stuff like that. But basically, because of all these changes, I just felt like I was unsure about my future, because I'm a very ambitious person and I have my goals set in my head. I make a list of my goals that I want to achieve, and because of all these changes that was going on, it makes me unsure of my future, and I needed to like take a step back to think about what I want to do, what actions do I need to take in order to secure my future. So I was quite unsure because I didn't know what changes were going to happen, what was going to be the result, and because I didn't know those things, it just makes me unsure about what I need to do, what step I need to take. Obviously my advice from this is, if your workplace is going through changes, just take it as it is, go on board and do not focus on anyone else, just focus on yourself. Like, just think about yourself and what you want. Don't let anything around you affect you, because if you watch other people and think about other people, then that's gonna affect you. You need to focus on yourself, and it's never too late. Sometimes there are like hurdles in the way. It's not going to be like a straight road. You're going to face obstacles, you're going to face challenges, and it's just one of those things. And try and find the positive into every negative situation. So in my case, like, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I need this, I need that. But in my case, I should be really proud of myself, because I've come from nothing to something, and I am very proud that I've achieved that. You get what I mean? Like, even though I'm not where I want to be, and I know I will be soon, but I'm just very happy that I'm at this point in my life where I can actually look back and be thankful and grateful. So yeah, so that was kind of like keeping me away, is because I was so like sort of like, so basically I wanted to buy a house, and there's this like government scheme going on at the moment where you save up like a certain amount, and then the government put a certain percentage on that, on what you saved up. So it makes it easier to buy a house, and makes it a lot faster as well. It depending on the house that you want to buy and the price, that depends on how much you save. So if you save a certain amount, then you can get a certain amount of bonus for that price house, etc. So basically I was like, I felt like I needed to buy a house. I was like, oh my gosh, I've, you know, ticked off a few things off my list already. Now this is what I want to do. My next step is to buy this house. And basically I was like so stressed because again, in my job there are so many changes, so that's, you know, that wasn't really helping my situation in terms of like saving and, you know, getting it out there, like saving up all the money I need to buy a house and, you know, stuff like that. I was kind of like, oh my gosh, I need to get on the boat, like it's gonna leave me, etc, etc. And I was like, oh my gosh, you know, I need to buy this house. And I was just like, how am I gonna afford a house? Because, you know, I can't it's hard for me to like save right now. Like, I'm not saying I'm not saving, but the house that I want, I needed to save like a certain amount, and it was like hard, and I was just like getting stressed and stuff. I was like, I don't want to go into renting, like I don't want to rent anywhere and stuff. So sorry. And so basically I had a research, and the house, like this scheme thing, it ends in like 2000 something, which is not far away. And I was like, shit, how am I gonna save this amount of money in that time? So I was like, okay, I could save the minimum and get like a small house, but then I'm like, I don't want to get too much of a small house. I want to get like a decent size, because I'm gonna have that for like a long time, etc. I don't, you know, I want to just get a decent size and just get over it and done with. So anyways, I got talking to this girl at work, and you know, I was telling her about it. She was like, Crystal, like there's literally no rush to buy a house. You can, like, you know, in society we think, okay, you know, go to college, go to uni, get a good job, buy a house, etc. Like there's this process that we need to take, this process that we need to follow. And then I think I was like drawn into it. And I think from a young age I've always been like, yeah, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do that, because I'm a very ambitious person. And basically we had a chat, and she was like, listen, there's no rush in buying a house. And she gave me some good advice. She was like, you know, you might not want to stay, you might want to go abroad one day, you might want to go about the place, go travel, etc. You're going to be stuck with a mortgage. You know, just don't rush into it, just take your time and stuff. And you know, if you want to rent somewhere as well, do that. Learn about the different areas that you can, you know, that you can live in, because you might buy a house so fast and then you end up not liking the area, which is true. So I just thought, you know what, I actually need to take a step back and just take my time, do not rush the situation. And I also spoke to my mum about it as well, and she was like, yeah, like there's no rush to buy a house. And my mum was like, you can like stay as long as you want, etc. So I've got all that support, which is like really helpful, and that's sort of like what I need. Not sort of, like that's literally what I need. So then that was another thing stressing me, so like work, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to get a house, I need to like have a house, I'm getting old. And everyone's like, no Crystal, you're not getting old, like girl, like you've got so much ahead of you, etc. So yeah, that was another thing that was making me letting too much stuff get to me. So there was like so much going on, and I let all this negative vibes like pull me down. And it's just not good to allow negativity to pull you down. You need to surround yourself with positivity, positive thoughts. And I'm not saying, sometimes it's so hard to avoid negative situations, but what you need to do is just remember to stay positive in every negative, and just ignore all of it. Don't let it get to you, don't let it attack. The thing is, I was like going to the doctors for like checkups. Yeah, I was going to the doctors for like checkups, and I was feeling like really weak, and I just thought, right, maybe it's like my iron, I need some top up on my iron tablets. I went there, my iron was fine, and then it was this other thing, and I'm currently like doing like loads of checkups for this thing. I don't want to say what it is really, but I'm currently doing loads of checkups for this thing, and it was kind of like keeping me a bit down. I'm like, right, I don't want to vlog until I know if something is wrong with me, or you know, if it's something serious. So I wanted to put vlogging aside for like a little bit and just focus on what I need to focus on, the important things in my health. But so far, like from what I've been told, it's nothing to it's nothing to worry about. I just need to like, everything will be fine. So it's just a waiting situation, but while I wait, just a waiting situation. But while away, I'm just not gonna let it stress me, you know. I believe in God, and I just pray, and you know, fingers crossed that everything will be okay. If not, I will definitely tell you guys. And then last but not least, it's not the last thing, but these are, I'm talking about the main things, is I am trying to, well, I've started this charity, and oh my gosh, I did not know it was so hard to start a charity on your own. So it's for the children of Jamaica, and it's just, you know, I've got like some schools involved, and it's just like a matter of visiting the school, donating the money, etc, etc. And I know I said this and it sounds super easy, but it's really not easy. And it's something that I've always wanted to do ever since I was like really young, you know. It's to help people, and me visiting Jamaica all the time, it just makes me realize how much I can do, and I just want to give back. I want to give back to my country, you know, and I love children, so what perfect way. So if anyone would like to get on board this charity, please get in touch with me and we can discuss the situation. We can discuss what can be done, etc. So guys, yeah, so that was like the main things. I'm not used to like just talking at the camera. Like, it's different when you vlog and you hold the camera and you look at different things and you do that, but like directly talking to the camera, I'm not exactly used to that. So basically that's why I have been away for quite a while. However, things are under control. You know, I've been reading as well. I've been reading like this amazing book that talks about self-growth, positivity. Oh, it's amazing, guys. So, you know, everything's under control, God's in control, and you know, I've overcome these situations, etc. And yeah, so this is why I've not been vlogging. But anyways, I will definitely be vlogging. I'll definitely be dropping some vlogs. I'd love to know what you want to, you know, sort of stuff like that you want to see, etc. Because obviously I just vlog about my life, etc. But I am planning on doing like videos in between, like maybe like every Thursday I'll do like a topic video where we'll discuss like different things, or I might do like a review video. I don't know, but there's so much you can do, you know, with videos and such. So just like get in touch, everyone, and just let me know what you want to see apart from the vlogs, etc. Because I'd like to do something else in between the vlogs and stuff. So this is why I've been away, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and stuff, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.